Welcome, race fans, here to Atlanta. We're broadcasting tonight for the Old Farts League, running 100 laps in their league race in the Chevy Silverado truck. So this should be a very good race. The Old Farts run this track very well. They run it often, so they're very good at it. So I expect to see a very good race here. So let's watch practice here for a little bit, and we will be right back with you. All right, the guys are mandatorily taken off of the track here 5 minutes before the end of practice, and gone over some rules, and they've had a few minor changes in the rules, so I think they're all for the better, and we will try to stay focused with these guys, and I'm not exactly sure what all the rule changes are, but we'll stay right with them here. All right, coming down to the last couple minutes here of practice, and these guys will be starting to do their qualifying runs. See who gets the fastest time here to sit on the pole here tonight for the Old Farts League. If you're thinking about joining, they are looking for good drivers. You can head over to oldfartsimracing.com. Check them out. You're following us here at MaxSpeedTV on YouTube. You can head over to our site, MaxSpeedTV.com. Check it out. We do broadcast 6 nights a week right now. Looking for, we have an opening for Saturday nights for a lock-in. If if you're looking for somebody for broadcasting Saturday nights, we do have an opening on Saturday nights. Friday nights is available if you have a early race. We can get an early race in Friday night. I do have another one late Friday night, IWCR. But thanks for following us here on YouTube. Enjoy having all you guys leave a comment under the window there, and make sure let me know how I'm doing. Let me know what you think of the race, and let me know who your favorite driver is. All right, practice time is over officially, and we will move on to the qualifying and see what these guys can do. Who can turn the fastest lap here at Atlanta? Who can sit on that proverbial pole? All right, Mentzer coming in with a 30.1. Baker with a 30.2. First couple laps that do come in here, so we'll keep watching. Then you can pick your favorite driver. Aaron Reeder coming in with a 30.1 also. Oh, and Frank G coming in with almost a 30 flat, and Alcina with a 29.99. So very smoking laps on their first laps here. All right, Jason Beach coming in with a 29.967, beating out Alcina for that pole position so far. Gary Lowe in there with almost a 30 flat. Same with Frank G and Matt Smith. A lot of really, really close times here, all within less than a tenth. Coming down to the wire here, these guys are waiting for the last couple minutes here. Let's see how much time we got left. We got about a minute and 10 seconds left on qualifying, so we'll stay right with it here. No real surprise there, Jason Beach being on the pole. He's been fast in the last few weeks here, really fast. Alcina up there also. Gary Lowe always a great contender. Frank G as well. Got Tom Heveron in the mix. Matt Smith. Gregory Miles. A lot of them with almost 30 flats right there, man. I'm telling you, that's some fast times. I was out there practicing with them, and I couldn't get a 30 flat. that man, I was really pushing it. Pretty good racing so far as these guys all settle in nose to tail. James Daniels going way back. Well, let's go back and check on James Daniels here for a minute. Kind of wanted to see what happened to him. As he was way up there, and here he is running clear back in 19th after starting in the 8th position, and he just keeps losing more positions. Now Alan McEwen gets by him, so man, really losing a lot of positions right now. Sorry, folks, I had some mic issues there right at the beginning, and I apologize for that. I don't know what the deal was, whether it wasn't plugged in right or something, but I unplugged it, plugged it back in. Now it seems to be working. So, weird things. Technology. Weird. All right, everybody hanging in there pretty good now. Alan McEwen in, I believe he's going to be 19th. No, he is 20th. Okay. Tim Racino in 19th. Let's get back up here a little ways. Kevin Baker in the 15th position in the number 91. Everybody's still chasing our leader, Jason Beach. He's led every lap so far. Kirk Fielder hanging in there in the 14th position. Eddie Asaf in 13th. Coming to the line, let's see where he's going to be now. He will be in 11th position. Man, he is on a roll, moving toward the front. Bruce Menser in 10th up there on the high side. And boy, look at the racing going on up here. Travis Townsend up to 9th after starting 17th. Big mover by Travis Townsend. Now he hooks onto the back bumper. Aaron Reeder trying to get a little bit of draft. They're trying to make a run on the number 22 there of Doug Hevron. Doug stuck up on that high side and can't get back down, but he is in the race groove on the high side, actually, down the straightaways. It makes it very tough for the guys on the inside to get by him until they do get to the turns. Now Aaron Reeder ducks to the inside. Travis Townsend going right along with him. Aaron Reeder slides it up across the nose of Doug Hevron. Doug's sporting a new paint job, it looks like. As Aaron Reeder moves into the 7th place, Frank G in 6th. Matt Smith fifth. Tom Hevron having a good day here so far. Gary Lowe in third. Alcina still chasing the tail there of our leader, Jason Beach. And caution is out. Let's see where the caution is. Aaron Reeder, no. Let's go back and take a look at it. Let's keep an eye on Aaron there and the number 3. Oh, looks like Doug Hevron getting into the back of Aaron, and that's going to bring out the first caution here of the day on lap 16. Actually, I believe it was lap 15. So Aaron Reeder going for a ride inside. Boy, we got a lot of them there, the 85, the 50. Man, we got a bunch of them here. A lot of guys checking up. Felzina checking up. Or Robert Felzina, I'm sorry. So a lot of guys getting some damage on that. We're going to see everybody coming down pit road. Let's see what Jason Beach does here. Could set the tone for the rest of the race, or the rest of the drivers, what they do. Everybody coming to a stop. Looks like right side's going on. Gary Lowe only doing right side tires. Everybody else looks like taking 4. So a little bit of pit strategy there. Jason Beach no longer the leader. Looks like we've got J. Paul Jones going to be our new leader. I believe he may have stayed out. Looks like he may have a little bit of a wrinkle on the front there. Not really sure. I guess that's the design he's got on the front of that truck. So pretty cool. Yeah, that's the painted design he's got on that, and I thought that was damage. So, all right, J. Paul Jones staying out. The only one out there that did not pit. It looks like he may be coming down pit road now. That's going to relinquish the lead to Gary Lowe. I guess J. Paul Jones wanted to stay out and lead a lap, but he didn't get to. So Jason Beach, the only one that has led laps, except for Gary Lowe now. Gary Lowe's led to his first lap of the race. It was a 2-tire pit stop by him and Bruce Menser. In second there, both of them doing a 2-tire change, and everybody else on the track doing a 4-tire change. And it looks like Doug Hevron may have taken his truck behind pit road there, the number 22. So if Doug was your favorite driver, I believe he is out of the race. Well, the next caution, if we get one here, we'll try to get a word in with somebody down there, if we have another one. I'd like to see this go green the whole way. Love to see green flag pit stops. They're pretty awesome. It's all about the driver and making sure that they don't make any mistakes coming down pit road, speeding, sliding through their pit stall, having to back up. A lot of iffy things when a driver comes down on that track. All right, looks like they get the one to go. Lights off on the pace car. Gary Lowe gonna bring him around. Bruce Menser starting second. Jason Beach third. Al Cena fourth. Tom Hevron, your top five. Travis Townsend in sixth. Matt Smith seventh. Frank G eighth. Ryan Knapp in ninth. Robert Felzine is your top 10 drivers right now as they're sitting on the grid. Everybody doubling up, and we're going to get this thing back underway here, folks. So hang on to your seats. Get ready to see a great race coming up in just a minute. Old Farts League, one of the premier leagues out there in iRacing, putting on a great event here tonight. 100 laps at Atlanta in the Chevy Silverado trucks. And thank you for tuning in here at MaxSpeedTV on YouTube. All right, pace car is off. Gary Lowe brings him to the line. Green flag flies, and here we go. We're off and running once again. Jason Beach getting a great restart. Bruce Menser, a little bit of sleep at the wheel on that one. He's going to have to slide it into third, right in front of Tom Hevron. All right, Gary Lowe, the guy to follow now. Jason Beach trying to take a look on the outside, but not enough horsepower to get by him on that outside. Gary Lowe just too strong on the low line. Looking back from Gary Lowe, man, I'm telling you what, these guys are really driving the wheels off this thing right now. He is Gary trying to keep this thing down low enough that Jason Beach cannot get a run on the low line. Jason looking to the inside there a little bit, but Gary slams the door on him. Up on the high side, we've got Bruce Menser back into the picture. Not sure if he's got enough to hold up on that high line, but well, I'm going to tell you what, these guys are really, really racing hard right now. Beach would like to get up there and lead some more laps. He led 16. Gary Lowe's already led coming to the line here. It'll be lap number 6. Jason Beach taking a look on the inside again, but Gary Lowe slams the door on him. And now we've got Tom Hevron moving into third. He is right on the back bumper there of Jason Beach. And that Chevy truck, man, that's a sharp looking truck. I love that. Love to see that bow tie on the hood like that. That's awesome. See Tom close up on Jason Beach right there, trying to stay in the draft of him, and that's very important here at Atlanta, is staying in that draft. It looks like Gregory Miles may be out of the race as well, taking his truck behind pit road in the number 50. So we've still got 23 racers out on the track right now. Lloyd Jones being the last one at the tail end of the field, but I'm telling you what, they're all nose to tail. We've got a couple that are back a little ways there, J. Paul Jones and Lloyd Jones, kind of losing the draft of the front pack. We'll go back and check on them here in just a second. They've kind of fallen back a little ways here. Lloyd Jones does get by J. Paul Jones, and J. Paul now at the tail end of the field. These guys have pretty much lost the draft of that lead pack up there. They're quite a ways ahead of them. James Daniels up here at 21st. Everybody trying to hang on. James kind of started 8th and slid back for quite a ways there, and I'm not exactly sure what happened, but boy, he just kind of kept going backwards and backwards. Kirk Fielder, one of the good drivers out here, way back in 20th. Some of these guys I think are probably pacing themselves, being patient, and that's good. That's a good thing, being patient. Eddie Assoff 19th, now getting a run by looks like R.W. Ziegler. R.W. staying up on the high side. He's going to get passed up by Kirk Fielder also, so man, I'm telling you what, these guys are really putting it on. Tom Hevron Sr. back here in the 81, running 17. Started 22nd, moved up a couple positions. Good job by him. Kevin Baker in 16th. Aaron Reeder 15th. Aaron was up there challenging for quite a bit at the beginning there, but so far he's kind of drifted back a little ways, and they're starting to lose the draft of that lead pack. And taking up the tail of that lead pack right there. 14 of them running nose to tail. This is pretty amazing. Now Tim Lucino on the inside of the 44 of David Bowden. Oh, and we got a tanglement here. Frank G into that R.W. Ziegler. Man, we've got trucks everywhere. Caution out again here. Let's go back and take a look at it and see if we can figure out what happened. We've got a couple right there that get together. Gary Lowe, and a lot of guys checking up. Ryan Knapp getting into Gary Lowe. So let's go back and take another look at that from a different angle from Gary Lowe here. Well, Gary Lowe. Guys coming out of the turn right there. Ryan Knapp, I believe, kind of drifts up the hill. They come out of the turn. And we'll see him kind of get into the side of Gary Lowe here. And this is what starts the chain reaction back there. A little bit of net coating, but not much. That sends Gary Lowe around, and that starts the whole chain reaction back there. Frank G, seeing what happened, checks up, and he gets rear-ended as well by the 57. And, oh, Gary Lowe comes out and collects a 57 of Bruce Mentzer. Robert Felzine, looks like maybe Robert was going to slip through, but not a chance. It gets into the front of Gary Lowe. So Gary Lowe taking one heck of a lot of damage on that truck. And I believe maybe he might have taken that thing behind pit road. So it looks like Jason Beach is our leader. Let's get up here to Jason and see if they do come down pit road or not. Maybe we'll try to get a word in here with Gary Lowe and see if we can figure out... better yet, Aaron Reeder. Aaron Reeder kind of checked up on that. Let's see if we can get down here and get a word in with somebody.
Howard?
Aaron Reeder, this is Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
10-4, Rudy.
Aaron, it looked like a real mess out there that happened right in front of you. Can you tell us exactly what you seen?
Yeah, just some incidents happened. I didn't see that second one. The first one, it was just somebody hit that white line and went straight to the wall. Everybody tries to check up, but, you know, we can't all get on the binders fast enough.
All right, Aaron. Well, it looked pretty intense from up here in the booth. How's your night going for you, and how's your truck running?
Besides getting involved in that first one, I think I got a truck to run with, so if I just make my way back up the front again.
All right, Aaron. Well, good luck, and maybe we'll talk to you toward the end of the race.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right, lap 33. Jason Beach back out in the lead now. And Alcina right there with him in the number 85. Travis Townsend has made his way all the way up to the third place, starting in 17th, and has made his way up to third. Definitely a voice to be reckoned with here. Wants to get up there and race it up with Jason Beach. He's got Alcina to contend with. Tom Hevron in the mix of it also. Bruce Menser. So these guys all wanting to mix it up. This is the second caution. We've had two lead changes. We've had Jason Beach has led, and Gary Lowe has led. Gary Lowe going to be restarting way back in the 16th spot. We'll go back and check on him. I believe he may have got on pit road and tried to get that damage fixed up, as they're getting ready here to take the green flag. I believe he did get that. Yes, he did. He got that thing fixed up and ready to get back up here and contend with some more racing, as we're getting ready to go green flag racing here once again. Going into turn 3, coming out of 4. Pace car is going to duck on pit road, and we're going to nail the gas and get this thing back up and running with the green flag conditions. Pace car's off. Jason Beach brings them to the line. Green flag is out, and here we go, back underway at Atlanta with the Old Farts League. Jason Beach slides it up across the nose of Alcina, and Alcina right there closing the door on Travis Townsend, leaving Tom Hevron on that high side. Going to have to settle for fourth here as he settled back in behind Travis Townsend. He'll be fourth coming to the line in fifth. Looks like Matt Smith trying to hang on. He's got Bruce Menser on the inside of him though, and I'll tell you what, Bruce Menser's been really fast here today. Robert Felzine now sticking his nose in there and taking another spot away. David Bowden up on the high side with Robert Felzine on his inside. These guys side by side for many laps now since we took the green. And man, I'm telling you what, they're really racing it up now. Still in the 10th spot. Jason Beach goes back to third. What happened to Jason Beach? Let's go take a look here to see. He's back in third now. The couple guys that got on the inside of him, you guys really beating and banging their way up to the front. Tom Hevron was taking a look there. Travis Townsend in second. Alcina out front. First time today Alcina's been out front. And caution is out again. Eddie is soft into that. Well, let's go back and take a look at this and see what happened to Eddie. We see somebody up there just a little wiggly right ahead of Eddie. Catches the apron. Not sure if that's the one that did it or not. Looks like Eddie might have checked up a little bit right there. But we've got trucks kind of diving around everywhere. Couple down below the white line, trying to bring it back up on. Not a safe condition right there. And there's where it happens right there. It looks like Robert Felzine may have got a little bit loose, brought it down below the line, and when he come back up on, Eddie Asoff gets into the tail of him and spins him out. So not really time to check up, and then Eddie Asoff goes around. So those guys bringing out the caution here on lap 40. Robert Felzine with a lot of damage on that truck. Looks like Eddie Asoff has taken his truck behind pit road now. Probably just too much damage to get that thing back up in the lead. And not sure if anybody did come down pit road or not yet. We'll probably see them come down here in just a minute. Alcina just cool, calm, and collective. Travis Townsend, man, big surprise there, him coming up through the field like he has been. That's amazing. Starting 17th, and here he is running in the second position, man. That's amazing. Jason Beach back to third now. Tom Heveron in fourth, and these guys passing up pit road, so nobody coming down pit road to give up that track position. We're going to go to a quick commercial break here, and we will be right back. All right, and we're back here. Had to take a quick break there just for a second, as these guys are all doubled back up, ready to go back to green flag racing. Had a couple of cautions there that kind of got things got up a little bit. And everybody getting chasing Alcina now. With Travis Townsend restarting on the high side, this could be a good battle between them two. Going to be restarting on lap 43 as a pace car ducks off. Alcina brings them to the line. Green flag is out, and we're back underway here at Atlanta. Everybody had a good restart here up on the front of the pack. Now Travis Townsend ducks it in behind Alcina. But we've still got a good race there for third. Jason Beach trying to hold off Tom Hevron up on the high side. Travis Townsend just working over the back bumper of Alcina. I'm telling you, he is really putting the pressure on him. Right up on the bumper. You can't get much closer than that right there, folks. This is some good racing going on between these guys. Looking here, Jason Beach, Tom Hevron still side by side. Been side by side since they took the green flag. Tom is so strong on that high side. He gets a great run coming off the turns. Looks like Jason Beach may beat him this time. Tim Racino here running in the 5th spot. Now tucks it up right underneath Tom Hevron. They continue to race side by side. Man, I'm telling you, what an amazing race they've got going on here. Still side by side, Jason Beach and Tom Hevron. That is for the 3rd position, but it looks like Jason Beach does get it away from him. And now Tim Racino looking to the inside of Tom Hevron. Tom needs to get that truck down onto the load line so he quits losing positions, but man, he just can't get it down there. Tim Racino slides it across the nose of him and does take over that position. Tim Racino in 4th. Tom Hevron back to 5th. Gary Lowe getting back up into the mix of things, running in the 8th position. Does get a run on Bruce Menser and takes over that position from Bruce Menser. So great race going on up in the front. Let's go back here and check on Frank G, I believe, has gotten his truck up into the mix now here. Frank G running in 10th. Make that 9th. As he just slid it up past Kevin Baker. Kevin Baker running in the 10th now. Kirk Fielder wanting to get up here and race with these guys as well. It looks like he may dive it in, but boy, just not enough to get a run. Kevin Baker just too strong, holds him off. Alan McEwen gets passed up by Michael Martin, so Alan McEwen will go back to the 13th position. Kirk Fielder now gets by the 91. 91 of Kevin Baker going backwards real fast. Aaron Reeder now up into the mix of it. Well, these guys having a great battle going on here. Aaron Reeder now in 13th. Alan McEwen on his tail. And Kevin Baker continues to go back, hits the wall. And he just keeps losing positions now. I think he's fighting a little bit of a loose condition. Boy, he just fell way back in the field, losing about 5 spots on that. He's got a little bit of a loose condition coming out of the turns, and he's having a hard time keeping it off the wall. He's being pursued by J. Paul Jones right there, running in 19. All right, let's get back up here to our leader. Al Cena and Travis Townsend in tow. Tim Racino in third. Tom Heveron fourth, and Jason Beach back in the 5th position. Trying to ride his this time out. Now we're a little past halfway here, so 54 laps in the books. Starting on lap 55. Gary Lowe in 6th. As he's made a hard charge back up toward the front there after getting caught up in that last caution. Getting a lot of damage, getting it back in the pits, getting it fixed up. And doing a great job back out here running in 6th. Matt Smith in 7th. Matt's been there every week. Matt's got his nose right in the mix here, right in the battle for the lead. So don't count any of these guys out by any means. Any one of these guys could win it. Bruce Menser now running in 8th, and nobody helping him. Quite a ways back to Frank G in 9th. And we've got some good battling going on back here. As Aaron Reeder just passed up Kirk Fielder. Kirk going back to the 11th position now. Great battles going on back here. Fielder taking a peek on the inside of Aaron Reeder, but didn't have enough horsepower to get by him down the front stretch. Going into turn 1, Aaron closes the door up on him, saying, nah, I'm going to protect this position a little bit here. Now Kirk Fielder looks to the inside again. Back up here front, Al Cena still leading. Now Travis Townsend gets a run and gets back by Tim Racino. Tim kind of took a peek up on that high side, and you just can't get the bite up there, I don't think. And you kind of get out of the draft a little bit, so he's going to lose a couple more positions on that. The big loser on this was Tom Heveron, getting passed up by a bunch of these guys. Gary Lowe taking a peek on the inside. Gary up to 4th. Man, he is on a rail out here. He is showing the abilities he's got to get this thing back up to the front. Wants to get up there and mix it up with these guys. Great battling going on here. Tim Racino in 4th. Jason Beach back up in 3rd. We got about a 7-truck pull away from the back part of the field there. They're out about 2.5 seconds ahead of 8th place Bruce Menser. Still got a lot of laps to go, though. 38 laps to go when they come to the line, so a lot of laps to go to decide this thing tonight. And right now, Alcina is tied Jason Beach for the most laps led. When they come across the line, he will take over the lead in that. Alcina, 26 laps he's led right now. I look for Jason Beach to get back up there, though, and tangle it up. Probably him and Travis Townsend and Alcina, those three battle it real hard up there. Good to see Tim Racino up there in the front, though. Gary Lowe, another tough customer. These guys are going to have to deal with. So and he is just pushing the daylights out of Tim Racino. These guys definitely got a great setup under these things. The crew chiefs and them have worked out a pretty good package by these 7, and they are pulling away from the field. Tom Heverin starting to lose the draft a little bit off of Matt Smith. That's going to slow him up, and he's going to wind up clear back here with Bruce Menser. Bruce doing real good out here, though, pretty much in clean air. Nobody right immediately ahead of him. Doing a great job staying up ahead of Frank G and company back here. Kirk Fielder in 10th right behind him. And now Aaron Reeder looking to the inside. Gets a great run on Kirk Fielder. Oh, and them two get together. No! Oh, big collection, and caution finally does come out. So let's go back here, take a look, and see. As Aaron Reeder comes up on the inside of Kirk Fielder right here. Looks like Kirk Fielder just comes right down into Aaron Reeder and collects them too, and they just kind of like synchronized spin there for a second. And it looks like Aaron Reeder continues on, though, but he's down on the apron. Could be a handful getting that thing slowed up, but he's going to have a lot of damage on that truck. Comes back up on the track. Oh no, right in front of other drivers. All right, so that bringing out the caution here, and everybody. Let's see if everybody does come down pit road now. I believe everybody is coming down pit road, Alcina and company. So let's see what Al does on his pit stop. All right, Al coming to a stop. Jason Beach, Gary Lowe, all these guys. Frank G coming in. Right side tires going on. Left side tires going on. And somebody doing a 2-tire change there. Looks like Bruce Menser is going to come out in the top spot doing a 2-tire change. As he's back out here now, and that is going to put him in the lead. And Gregory Miles up ahead of him is going to be a lap down truck. He should be the way by when it comes to the one to go in the number 50 there. We'll see if we can't get down here and maybe get a word in with Bruce Menser.
Line
Bruce Menser, this is Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
Bruce, you're on the wrong channel if you're trying to talk to him.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Bruce, you took a 2-tire change there. You're ahead of a couple of pretty fast guys. Did you just do that for track position? Do you think you got something to hold these guys off for these remainder of the laps?
Just track position. Just trying to stay in the top 10.
All right, Bruce. Well, how's the racing going for you out there? It looks like you've had a couple of pretty close calls, but it's been pretty good racing for you, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it looks pretty good to me.
Swerving your truck all over the track don't do nothing.
All right, well, good luck out there, Bruce, and I hope that all works out for you. Maybe we'll talk to you later in Victory Lane.
Okay.
All right, so 2-tire change. Let's see if that works out for him. Everybody else doing a 4-tire change, and Bruce said he just wants it for track position, so let's see how that works. And it could work pretty good for him. 2 tires really isn't that bad on this track. This track doesn't eat tires like a lot of tracks do, so it could be a good call. All right, so we've had a couple of guys off of the track. Doug Hevron, Eddie Asaf have taken their trucks behind pit road today. We're still out here with 23 trucks in the race, and only one of them, one or more laps down, that's Gregory Miles. He did get the wave by. As all the trucks are starting to double back up here. Coming to the line, they're going to have 30 laps to decide this thing. Let's see if Bruce can stay out ahead of these guys that are behind him that are very fast. Travis Townsend, Al Cena, Jason Beach, Gary Lowe, Tim Racino, Frank G in 7th, Matt Smith 8th, Ryan Knapp 9th, and Tom Hebron back to 10th. All right, pace car is off. Bruce Menser brings him to the line. Green flag is out, and here we go, back underway at Atlanta. Travis Townsend getting a great restart on the high side. Bruce Menser hanging in there, and I'm telling you, he is being tough on that low line. Lowe falling back a little ways there. He's on the high line and can't get down. Travis Townsend still in 2nd. Being closely challenged right there. Bruce Menser in 2nd. Travis Townsend now our new leader. First time he's led today. Jason Beach and Bruce Menser bumping and banging back there for 2nd. This is getting good. Jason Beach wanting to close that door on Bruce Menser, and he does. Well, that was close, man. You couldn't have fit a shoehorn between them, I don't think. All right, Jason Beach now right behind Travis, wanting to get up here and lead a few more of these laps to lead the most. Alcina's led the most laps today with 31 laps, and he's in third. Bruce Menser goes back to fourth with that two-tire change that he did. Just not good enough maybe to hang with these guys, but it could have been a good call. It's like he said, he did it for track position, and that's what's important. You know, if you want to get that thing up into the mix of things, you've got to take chances. And it could have been a great chance. It worked out for him. He's still running in the fourth position, and they are starting to pull away from the field by a little bit now. It's Tim Racino right ahead of Gary Lowe. Them two been battling, and caution is out again. Oh, we got trucks flipping everywhere. Michael Martin going for one heck of a ride right there. Holy smokes. We got to go back and take a look at that. He went for one heck of a ride, man, I'm telling you. I hope he makes it to the infield care center because he needs to get checked out. Oh, right there, it looks like Matt Smith bumping him on the front stretch, trying to save it. Boy, he just really having a hard time saving it. R.W. Ziegler getting into him, putting him into the wall, and then that's when he goes for the one heck of a ride right there. Man, I'm telling you. There's definitely a trip to the infield care center right there. Well, if he can get this thing back out there, we'll try to get a word in with Michael. And he may have taken it behind pit road. But we will try to maybe see if we can't get a word in with him. Well, let's get back up to our leader, Travis Townsend. See if these guys do come down pit road. No. Everybody passing up pit road. Michael Martin coming down pit road. His truck about 2 foot shorter than everybody else's. Not sure if they've got any resets, but we'll see if Michael may have a reset here. If not, I don't know what he's going to do. Yes, he does have a reset. Good deal. All right. Good deal, Michael. Let's see if we can't get down there and get a word in with him.
Sure.
Michael Martin, this is Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do, sir.
Wow, Michael, you went for one heck of a ride, buddy. I hope you're okay and your truck's okay now. Everything got reset and you're ready to march back up to the front. Are you all right?
Truck looks good, feels good. Neck's kind of sore though.
I'll bet you, buddy, man. That was one heck of a ride you took down the front stretch there. A lot of flipping. Just a little bit of close racing there with Matt Smith, and things like that happen. That's racing, good hard racing. You're coming down to the end of this. Do you got anything to get back up toward the front?
You know, I'm going to lie and say yeah, but there are way too many good trucks out there.
It's a big 10-4 on that one, man. I'm telling you what, there's some very tough customers up toward the front right there. So, well, good luck there, Michael. And again, I'm glad that you're okay. Your truck's fixed, and you're ready to go back after it.
Oh yeah, we'll be there. Thank you, sir.
All right, so he's ready to march back up toward the front. Now let's get back up with our leader, Travis Townsend. All right, so Michael going to be restarting way back in the 18th position. Let's see if he can get that thing back up. Looks like Alan McEwen has taken his truck behind pit road. So your top 5 here: Travis Townsend, Jason Beach, Al Cena, Bruce Menser, Gary Lowe, Ryan Knapp in 6th, Frank G 7th, David Bowden up to the 8th place, Lloyd Jones 9th. Good run for Lloyd today. Glad to see him up in there in the top 10. Tim Mercino taking the 10th spot. All right, 20 to go this time by. Let's see what these guys can do to get this thing to the end. And take a look here. This is caution number 5. And we've had 9 lead changes amongst 6 drivers. 9 lead changes amongst 6 drivers. Travis Townsend now's led 9 laps. Al Cena's led 31. Jason Beach 25. Bruce Menser's led 3. Gary Lowe's led 10. And Tim Mercino led 1. All right, the lights are off. Ready to go back green flag racing. Jason Beach kind of laying back a little bit, seeing if he can't get a run on Travis. Al Cena there in 2nd. These guys really do need to tighten that field up a little bit. Pace car ducks off. Green flag. Here we go, back underway here at Atlanta. Trying to bring this thing to the end. Travis Townsend really strong on the low side. Al Cena right there on his bumper. Bruce Menser trying to help. Oh, he dives it to the bottom. They're going to dump off Jason Beach up on the high side. Travis Townsend keeping it down on the low line. Oh, man, Bruce Menser way down. Oh, below the white line. And he's going to lose a ton of positions. Can't get it back up on the track. Big mistake catching that apron, man. I'm telling you what. Bruce almost collecting the field on that one. And he's going to go clear back to the 16th place. Let's go back and take a look. Lloyd Jones into the wall here. Well, let's go back and see what happened to Lloyd. See Bruce Menser taking it down on the low side, and everybody getting by him safely here. Oh, and Lloyd just getting loose on his own right here and going for a ride out across the grass, mowing the infield. Man, does he go for a ride. And he tries to keep it down off the track, but boy, it looked like everybody kind of made it by here. Slides it back up across the track into turn 1, and he tags the wall pretty hard right there. So Lloyd's going to get a lot of damage on that if it didn't blow his engine. I'm not sure if it did or not. Well, let's see. Whoops. No, he is back under power, so getting back out here. And great, that's good. I like to see everybody at least back out in the field. It don't look like he had any quick repair left, so he will be restarting 17th. Looks like he's going to come down pit road again, try to get some more of that damage fixed up. Tom Hevron Sr. on pit road as well, got a lot of damage. Bruce Menser on pit road. Everybody chasing Travis Townsend here coming to the closing laps. We'll probably have about 15 to go when they get the green flag. So stay with us, folks, because this is going to be a good finish to this race. We've got some very fast guys up in the front here. Alcina starting second there, has led the most laps today. Jason Beach led the second most laps, starting third. I kind of wanted to see if I could get a word in with Travis Townsend real quick here before they go back to green. Travis Townsend, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you ready.
Travis, you got some pretty tough guys right behind you there. Do you think you got enough to hold them off to finish this thing up?
I don't know, Rudy. The Wheaties Fuel Chevrolet seems to be running pretty good tonight. I think I got it dialed in for the long run, so I'm hoping this goes green from here on out. I know Al and Jason both have some quick trucks in the long run, and they're pretty fast out of the hook too. So I don't know, it'll be interesting. The draft plays such a big role here. You're kind of a sitting duck out front, I feel like, where if you slip it off, they get the nose under you, you can easily fall back to fourth or fifth.
Yeah, I'm not really sure whether Al and Jason have showed everything that they've got yet. I think they've been kind of riding right now, but I'm telling you what, this is going to be an absolutely amazing finish if it stays green the rest of the way. But good luck out there, Travis, and maybe we'll talk to you later on.
Okay, thanks, Rudy.
All right, so might be a little interesting here for him to hold off some of these fast guys. Ryan Knapp up into the mix now. So we've got some pretty tough customers here. Tim Racino, Gary Lowe, Frank G, Kevin Baker. I'm telling you what, man, this field's got some heavy hitters up there right now. And we're going to have to see if Travis can hold these guys off. They're going to have 14 to go when they cross the line here and get the green flag. So, man, this is going to be good. Couple more guys that have taken their trucks behind pit road. Alan McEwen, James Daniels, and Tom Hevron Sr. all behind pit road. Left out here with about 20 trucks in the race right now. All right, pace car getting ready to duck off. It does. Travis brings him down. Green flag is out, and we're back underway here at Atlanta. Hopefully the last time we're going to see that green flag fly. Hopefully this stays green the rest of the way, and we have an absolutely amazing race to finish this race. This would be just great. Jason Beach now taking over the second spot from Alcina. Gary Lowe getting up into the mix out here. Like I said, folks, I don't think these guys were showing everything they had. They've been holding it back a little bit. Alcina now falling back to about fourth place. As Gary Lowe battles him on the inside for third. Gary Lowe gets a great run coming off of turn 2 to hold off Alcina. Boy, I'm telling you what, these guys are really showing the muscle now. Frank G up into the mix. Man, where did he come from? Running in the 5th spot. Like I said, I think these guys have been sandbagging a little bit here. they've been holding it off till the last few laps to go here. Coming down to 10 to go here in a couple more laps. So, man, I'm telling you, you don't want to You don't want to lose your seat on this one, folks, because this is going to get good. Alcina now on the inside of Gary Lowe. That is for the third position. Gary Lowe took it up just a little too high in the turn right there, and Alcina got it under him. Now Gary trying to fight back. Frank G in tow. I'm telling you, these guys are battling it hard. Jason Beach, I think, is up there doing the setup on Travis. Setting him up for a finish. Not sure what his plans are. Let's ride along with Alcina here for a little bit and see what he sees. And caution is out again. We've got Frank G into it. Oh no, poor Frank. He just cannot catch a break. Let's see what happened to Frank here. Driving the Screaming Eagles Chevrolet right there. And number 13. Let's watch him. Oh, he gets tapped there. Tim Racino giving him a little tap in the corner, and that's all it's going to take to send Frank G up the hill and into the wall in turn 3. Oh, man. Frank just cannot get a break. Well, he's back out there now, so I don't know. Poor Frank, man, I'm telling you. Guy can't get a break. All right, let's get back up here to our leader. Frank brings it down pit road. And these guys not wanting to give up anything up in the front, don't want to give up any track position whatsoever. And it looks like another one out of the race, David Bowden. Down to 19 trucks in the race. Last one being Gregory Miles. Gregory's still staying out there. I'm showing him as 7 laps down, but he's still hanging in there. Has picked up a couple positions by some of these guys falling out of the race. So it all looks good on paper there, Greg. Well, it kind of looks like we're going to have about a 5 or maybe 6 lap shootout here. Not sure if the lights are going to go off. No, not yet. So, yeah, probably a 5 lap shootout. We've got some pretty tough guys up front here. Travis Townsend, Jason Beach, Alcina, Gary Lowe, Tim Racino, Ryan Knapp 6th, Tom Heveron 7th, Michael Martin 8th, Aaron Reeder 9th, and Kurt Fielder your top 10. Frank G back out there running in 11th. It looks like he did have a reset to get that thing fixed up. We'll go back here and take a look at his truck and make sure everything looks hunky-dory for him. And it looks like, yes, he did get a reset on that, had saved it. looks like he is going to have to go toward the back here. Maybe, I'm not sure. I think what they do is they give the guy that brought the caution out, I think they give him an EOL. And I'm not sure if it was Frank's fault. It looked like a little bit of both of them. There's, I don't remember who that was that got into the side of him, but it was Tim Racino. I think Tim Racino got into the side of him. So that's going to put Frank G back a ways. But, all right, they're going to get the one to go. Going to get this thing back underway one more time here. 5-lap shootout. Let's see if Travis has got enough to hold off Alcina, Jason Beach, and Gary Lowe. Going to be starting 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. All 4 of them very fast trucks, and any one of them guys could win it. Anybody could win this out here. These guys are just awesome drivers, man. I'm telling you. This is caution number 7 that they're on right now. We've had 9 lead changes, so getting ready to get back at it here. Coming around turn 3. When they come out of 4, pace car is going to duck off. Travis is going to bring them to the line, and they're going to go back green flag racing here just a minute, folks. Pace car's off. And green flag is out, and they're off and running here at Atlanta. 5 laps to decide this. Beach gets a great restart on the high side. Not sure if he's any match for Travis on that low line. Travis is definitely hooked up, pulls up in front of Beach. And now Alcina battling side by side here with Jason Beach for that second position. It looks like Alcina does get it away from Jason Beach. And now Tim Racino sliding it in there side by side with Jason Beach. Those two almost touching right there going into the turn. That's got to make him very nervous. Beach trying to keep him tucked down on the bottom. Making it hard for him to make the turns right there. Beach trying to stay with it, but boy, Tim Racino is really, really hot. Oh, we've got Gary Lowe into it. Aaron Reeder going out across the grass. No caution. As Gary Lowe still spinning, takes it down off the track, and no caution. Oh, caution does come out now, and that's going to decide the race right there, folks. And it looks like Travis Townsend is going to win it. But we're going to go back here and take a look at this. Because Gary Lowe went for a heck of a ride right there. And I'm not exactly sure what happened to him. Right there's where it happened. Didn't go back far enough, Rudy. That was a heck of a ride that him and Aaron Reeder went for. And just hard racing right there. I mean, you can see how close these guys are. Gary Lowe way up high, and Aaron Reeder coming up on his inside here pretty quick. Jason Beach beating and banging there with Tim Racino. And right here's where I'm not sure if Gary Lowe tried to come down into that. Oh my God, so much net coating. Look at that. There was like 6 feet between them two. That's crazy stuff going on right there. Robert Felzine, man, I'm telling you what, there was a ton of net coating on that. Wow. All right. So let's get back up here to Travis Townsend because he's about to bring this thing to the win. And it looks like Alcina's going to finish second, Tim Racino third, and Jason Beach fourth. Tom Hevron, your top 5. So great race by these guys. As Travis brings it around here, we're going to watch this. And we'll try to get down there and get a word in with him after everybody gets done congratulating him. But Travis Townsend for the win. And just as a note, started 17th and brought this thing to the win today. Man, that's amazing driving. And little pop-ups, I hate them things. All right, coming out of turn 4 under caution here, last caution of the day. And our winner, Travis Townsend, brings it across the line. Great race by Travis today. I'm telling you, man, just absolutely flawless. I don't even know if he even had any incidents today. It's just amazing racing. We'll try to get down here just a minute, get a word in with Travis as he brings it across the line. Yeah, I got it slowed right down here. I want to catch him right at the line. Give everybody a chance to congratulate Travis on his win today. And man, what an amazing finish. Right there is Travis, our winner. Great race by him, and we're going to go down and see if we can't get a word in with Travis. I'm sure everybody's congratulating him right now. Travis Townsend, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Travis, probably not the way you wanted to win it, but you'll probably take the win like this, finishing under caution. Congratulations on your win. Tell us about your racing today, because you came all the way up through the field from 17th and never looked back.
Yeah, Rudy, I got in here late, didn't get any practice or anything, but I ran our practice race last night. Felt like I had it pretty well dialed in for both short and the long run, so I just kind of picked my way through there, and once I got that track position and got up front, I knew it was just about, being able to hold your line and, just being able to stay in line. And I was able to do that. Like I said, I hated for it to end that way. I know Al was really fast, and being up front, you're kind of a sitting duck, but it kind of sucks to win under caution like that. But so the race, had a good run, and I had a lot of fun racing everybody.
Well, we had a few extra cautions, but you know what? All in all, it was a great race. It seemed like the racing up front was so intense. It had to have you just sitting, right on the edge of your seat trying to turn these laps, because you had some very fast guys behind you. And for you to bring this home today, man, what an awesome finish. Sorry it finished under caution. I'd like to see it go green. I'm sure you would too, but you'll take the win no matter what. And again, congratulations. And you want to give a shout out to anybody today, Travis?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you over there at MaxSpeed, Rudy, for doing the broadcast. It's always exciting to go back and check it out. Also like to thank Al, Jason Beach, Tim Racino, Tom Hevron, several other guys who were up front or raced around throughout the race and didn't have a problem with anybody, didn't touch anybody all night long. And a special shout out to Jason Beach. He said he ate the best bowl of Wheaties of his life this morning.
That's wrong.
All right, Travis. Well, thanks for talking with us, and again, congratulations on your win, man. What a great race this was. Absolutely amazing to watch. Sitting up here in the booth and seeing you bring that to victory lane. Good job.
Yeah, thank you, Rudy.
Alcina, this is Rudy in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you there, Rudy.
Al, looked like you had the fastest truck out there for the longest time. You did lead the most laps today with 31, just beating Travis by 2 laps. So great job today. If it would have stayed green, did you have something saved back to get by Travis?
Oh, that's a good question. There's a lot of what ifs, but Travis, he earned it. He was up front there where he needed to be and took control there. No, we saved a little something there for the end, and we was just getting ready to. We were waiting for about 1-2 laps to go to really try to get a nose under him there, and we felt like we could, but then there's one of them what ifs. But Yellow came out, and that was all she wrote. Truck ran great tonight. We just ran easy. We didn't run hard at all, and there's a lot of really good racing up front tonight.
Oh, absolutely, Al. I mean, I agree 100% with you, brother. That was just amazing to see 4 or 5 of you guys battling it out pretty much the whole race. Travis and Jason Beach and Tim Racino into that. Tom Hevron, very, very tough competitors up in the front. But it looked like a lot of fun. But congratulations coming home second spot today, Al. You definitely had a great truck, and for you to be up there and lead as many laps as you did, I guess you can't really complain. 31 laps out of 100 that you led, not bad. Not a bad day for you, brother.
Yeah, anytime you can get a top 5 of this bunch, you've had a good day.
Absolutely. All right, well, you got anybody you want to say a thank you to or give a shout out to?
Well, I want to thank the boys back there in the chassis shop and guys that give us some good, strong engines. Want to thank you guys up in the booth. You guys do a terrific job, and it's always fun to go back and watch the replay, and I just hope it continues. Thanks a lot.
All right, Al, again, congratulations. Great run. Tim Racino, you got a copy. Tim Racino, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy.
He left, Rudy.
All right, okay. Well, Jason Beach, you got a copy.
Yeah, go ahead, Rudy.
Jason, man, you had a strong truck today. You led 26 laps today, brother. That's a pretty good bunch of laps. But tell us how intense that racing was up in the front there, because, man, you were up on the high side, you were down on the low side. People were trying to get by you on the low side, trying to get by you on the high side. Tell us about how your race went for you today.
It was a good race. Truck was real good on the long run. It was way too loose on the short run, and then we got that second to last caution. I started on the outside of Travis, and I knew I was in trouble because up there on the high side here at Atlanta, you just can't go too well. So we gave it our all. It was a good run.
Well, we've seen you and Tom Hevron battling lap after lap after lap. He was pretty strong. He had a good setup for that high side and gave you a pretty tough challenge there for position for quite a few laps. But it looked like a great race, and congratulations coming home 4th today, Jason. I guess you can't really complain about that after the tough competitiveness that you've seen up in the front here. Looked like an amazing race. If it would have went green the rest of the way, would you have had anything to get back up there and get this win today?
Well, like I said, starting on the high side there, on the outside there, the front row, I don't know that I could have driven up there and gotten the win, but if it wasn't for that second to last caution when I was running second to Travis, that would have made it interesting. But all in all, like you say, happy with the 4th place finish, and just to clear up, I had a big bowl of Frosted Flakes. Would never eat Wheaties this morning, so thanks for that.
Well put, well put. All right, well, thanks for talking with us, Jason. You want to give a shout out to anybody?
Yeah, thanks a lot to you guys at MaxSpeedTV. It's a lot of fun to watch the broadcast, and thanks to the old farts. They put a lot of time and energy into this, and make it a lot of fun for all of us.
That's for sure. Yeah, I kind of wanted to give a special shout out to the Old Farts League myself. They do put on a heck of a show here week after week. So, but thanks to them for letting me broadcast here. I appreciate that and love doing it. Love seeing the hard, strong competitiveness here. So good job out there today, Jason. Congratulations on 4th place, and thanks for talking with us.
Thanks again, Rudy.
All right, well, let's run down the results here real quick, and we'll get out of here. I just wanted to mention Alcina did lead the most laps with 31 laps. Travis Townsend led 29. Jason Beach led 26. Gary Lowe finished back there, but he led 10 laps. Bruce Menser led 3, and Tim Racino led 1. So we had quite a few leaders on the field today. All right, let's run down through the results real quick, and we'll head on out. Travis Townsend, of course, our winner. Congratulations to him on that win. Alcina taking the 2nd spot. Tim Racino 3rd. Jason Beach finishing 4th. Tom Hevron 5th. Ryan Knapp 6th. Good run for Ryan today. Aaron Reeder finishing 7th. Robert Felzine, another good run for Robert today, finishing 8th. Kirk Fielder 9th. Kevin Baker finishing in the top 10. Matt Smith 11th. Gary Lowe, after that last caution right there, comes home 12th place. Kind of a little bit of a disappointment. I think he would have been up there challenging for the lead, but finishing in the 12th position. Bruce Menser 13th. Michael Martin 14th. Frank G finishing 15th. Frank, another one, had a great run today, and I think he definitely had a top 10 truck today, but got tangled up there at the end and finishing 15th. J. Paul Jones, good run for J. Paul, finishing 16th. R.W. Ziegler 17th. Lloyd Jones 18th. Gregory Miles 19th. Tom Hevron Sr. in 20th. David Bowden finishing 21st. James Daniels 22nd. Alan McEwen 23rd. Eddie Asaf 24th, and Doug Hevron, one of the first ones out of the race there, finishing 25th. All right, so congratulations to our winner, Travis Townsend here at Atlanta for the Old Farts League, and thank you for tuning in here on YouTube at MaxSpeedTV. Appreciate all you guys checking in with us.